Hello dear students, welcome back. This is Miss Chumu, your maths teacher. Today we shall discuss about the basic operations in mathematics. The four basic operations in mathematics are addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. This video includes both classes 4 and 5. Today we are going to learn about addition and subtraction. So before we begin with addition and subtraction, let us know what is addition and what is subtraction. When we bring things together to increase the numbers, that is called addition. When we bring things together to increase the number, it is called addition. When we give away things to reduce numbers, that is subtraction. Now let us first learn about addition. Now numbers we are adding together are called addends. The numbers we are adding together are called addends. After addition, the answer that we get is called the sum. So now we have some properties of addition. Numbers added in any order give the same answer. 6 plus 2 is 8. 2 plus 6 is also 8. When we add 0 to a number, the answer is the number itself. 5 plus 0 is equal to 5 itself. When we add 1 to a number, the answer is the number just after it. 10 plus 1 is equal to 11. Now this 11 is also called the successor of the number. Addition with carryovers. Now let us see how do we do addition with carryovers. Now children, why do we carry over? We carry over because sometimes while adding two digits, we get a double digit answer. So when we get a double digit answer, we put down the digit which is in the ones place and we carry over the digit which is in the tens place. For example, in this sum, 2 plus 5 is 7, 3 plus 1 is 4, 7 plus 8 is 15. Now we are getting a double digit number. So we bring down 5 which is in the ones place and we carry over 1 which is in the tens place. After carrying over, 1 plus 5, 6 plus 8, 14. Again we get a double digit number. Now we bring down 4 here and we carry over 1. Now 1 plus 9, 10 plus 3, 13. So again we get a double digit number. We bring down 3 here and carry over 1. 1 plus 2, 3 plus 1, 4. I hope it is clear, children. Now let us see how do we do subtraction. The number we are subtracting from is called the minuend. The number we are subtracting from is called the minuend. And the number we are subtracting is called the subtrahend. After doing the sum, we get an answer, which is the difference. After subtraction, we get an answer which is called the difference. Now, properties of subtraction. 0 subtracted from any number gives the same number as the difference. 9 minus 0 is 9. Any number subtracted from itself will give 0 as the difference. 21 minus 21 is 0. 1 subtracted from any number gives the previous number as the difference. 50 minus 1 is 49. Now this 49 is also called the predecessor. Now children, let us see how do we do subtraction with borrowing. Now, why do we borrow? We borrow when the upper digit is smaller than the lower digit. Since we cannot subtract a larger digit from a smaller digit, so we borrow. Now here in this sum, we have 2 on top and 9 below. We cannot subtract 9 from 2. So we borrow 1 from the previous number. Now after borrowing 1, this becomes 12. 12 minus 9 is 3. Since we borrowed from here, so we reduce it to 4. Now again 4 is smaller than 6. So we cannot subtract. We borrow 1 from the previous digit. So we make it 14 now. 14 minus 6 is 8. Since we borrowed 1 from here, so we have to reduce it to 2. Again this 2 is smaller than 8. So we have to borrow 1 from the previous digit. It becomes 12 now. 12 minus 8 is 4. Since we borrowed 1 from here, so we are reducing it to 6. 6 minus 1 is 5. 8 minus 3 is 5. So, children, we borrow when the digit we are subtracting from is smaller than the digit we are subtracting. I hope subtraction is clear, children. Let us now find out how we can make word problems a little easier. We have certain tips to follow to make word problems easier. How are you going to begin with the word problems? Here are some steps here. Read the complete question. First, read the complete question. Identify the keywords. I am going to give you the keywords here. Then choose the operator. Now, what do you mean by operator? Operator means plus, minus, multiplication or division. So that is the operator. After deciding with the operator, you solve the sum with statements. Now let us see what are the keywords. Keywords for addition: total, sum, in all, increased, added, more than, together, altogether. When you find all these words in a sum, it indicates that the sum is for addition. Now here are the keywords for subtraction: change, did not have, decreased, fewer, difference, less than, take away, remain, have left, how much more, how many more. When you find these words in a sum, it indicates that the sum is subtraction. So now after we choose the operation through the help of the keywords in the sum, we solve the sum with the statements. I hope this will make your word problems a little easier for you. Do follow the steps and remember the keywords here. Now, this part of the video is specially for class 5. How do we do estimation in sum and difference? Estimating sum. Now first we round off the addends. Here we have rounding off to nearest 1000. When we round off 3865 to nearest 1000, we get 4000. When we round off 5321 to nearest 1000, we get 5000. 4000 plus 5000 is 9000. Now estimating difference. 14723 after rounding off to nearest thousand is 15,000. 11402 after rounding off to nearest thousand is 11,000. So 15,000 minus 11,000 is 4,000. So this is how we do estimation for addition and subtraction. Do follow my earlier video for rounding off numbers. I hope, dear children, that you have followed and understood addition and subtraction. Do keep practicing and complete the assignments given regularly. Stay safe. God bless you, children.